Coming up on this episode, I talk about starting stupid and share some stories from times where I've started stupid and how it's benefited me going forward in life and what that can do for you in your life. So let's get into it. What's going on, beautiful people? This is the Perspective Chasers podcast and I'm your host, John. On this episode, I want to talk about start stupid. And yes, I mean that with a double meaning. Both start stupid and start stupid. Because whatever you're starting out, you're going to be stupid in the beginning. So don't let the fear of looking stupid ever get in the way of anything. I remember when I first had my first day of security and quite a serious job. I was 20, 21 at the time. And straight away I was working on my first day in security was working an event at the horse racing, and I was searching people with a metal detector. And I had no clue what I was doing. Because I was a big guy and everything else, they just assumed put him on the gate and let him crack on. But I had no idea what I was doing whatsoever. I'm searching people that are far more established in life than I am, that have far more about them than I did at that time. And I had to pull them out at random of a queue and basically wand them down. And it wasn't the most comfortable of beginnings, but as always in life, I kind of had a baptism by fire. And I kind of think that works well for most things, because the most you're going to learn is by doing that. Everything you do, you can do as much theory as you want in life. But until you put it into practice and actually go through it, you're not going to know. So don't let the fear of looking stupid or looking like you don't know what you're doing get in the way of it. Because it's going to happen time and time again. Every new environment that you're in, you're going to potentially look stupid. So don't let it get in your way. And whatever it is that you're putting off, start. Because if you're not doing something for yourself, that is stupid as well. Like, everybody should have their own mission or their own passion in life, their own curiosities. We're caught in this time where everybody's trying to survive and do this, that, and everything else because that's the norm or that's what they think is meant to be done. But then you see so many other people that break out, and I say so many other people, it might only be 5 or 10% of people that break out of that day-to-day cycle of mundane jobs and this, that, and everything else. But if they can do it, anybody can. And if you're stopping yourself from doing something because you believe you're not the person, there's only one way to find out if you are or if you ain't, and that's to start. Not starting isn't going to give you the answers either way, because you've not run the experiment yet. So don't get in your own way. Run the experiment and see how you get on. Don't assume that you know the outcome until you've run a few playthroughs. Like, there's so much to life that sometimes you're going to have to be vulnerable. Sometimes you're going to have to look dreadful. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get there. Like, eventually in security, I built a fairly good name for myself. And I got a lot more confident in doing searches. I found a fair amount of stuff while I was searching people that weren't allowed in, so I got quite effective at my job. And yeah, inevitably I didn't look stupid, but on day one I did. And then when I become a personal trainer, on day one I looked stupid. Although I'd been training friends for years and training myself for years, I still had my own mental battles. I still physically wasn't where I wanted to be. So I had that confidence issue, and I was afraid that was making me look stupid, because although I had the knowledge in terms of like the book sense, I hadn't applied it to myself. And in terms of personal training, you really are your billboard from my perspective. So if you ain't in a shape that is admirable, who are you to tell somebody else to get in a shape? But then it's about also understanding the different parameters for health, and the different things that help each person to get to their idea of health. And it's not always going to be the same. It's not always going to be the 6-pack abs. there's a lot more to health and fitness than just six packs and abs and whatever else. Like there's so many different parameters when you take into consideration overall health, wellness, and everything else. And it weren't until I kind of deepened my own understanding and built my own confidence in that and my own confidence in myself that I know I was no longer worried about looking stupid. Did I still slip up at times? Yeah. Occasionally I'll train a client that knew more about a given subject than I did. But such is life. In that opportunity, I was given a chance to learn, and I took it. Like, anytime I meet somebody that I can learn something from, I'm more than willing to learn, even if it means looking stupid in the get-go. In the meantime, that's fine. Anyway, struggling with my words a bit. But you get the gist of it. It's only a problem if you make it a problem. So don't let looking stupid be a problem for you. It's going to happen. Don't worry about it. It's only if you get caught up on it that it's going to be a problem. Because everybody has their moments. You'll go through a time where you're far more knowledgeable in the given subject, but you have to go through the stupid stage. Don't be afraid of it. Please, for your own sake, go through the stupid stage. Like, I done a little cameo appearance on Dave's channel the other day, doing some golf. And boy did I look stupid. And I'm like, bro, run it. Run the footage. Because again, that is life. Like for me, don't get me wrong, we had fun. I have no problem, like I say, looking stupid. We had a great time just blowing off steam in general. But now there's content that we created off the back of that is going to go on and pay forward and entertain people and maybe get some people in terms of golf out on the course and help somebody on their journey in that way. But realistically, I was just having fun blowing off some steam with my bro. But I weren't afraid to look stupid to help him and to help other people and to even help myself. Because again, being stupid and just having a laugh, it blew off steam for me and it was a good day out. So don't let stupidity, don't let the fear of looking stupid get in your way. It's stupid. Anyway, I think I'll wrap this episode up there because I don't want to keep repeating it. Like, really and truly, a lot of these points when it comes to these episodes, I do just want to make a single point and let you sit with it. Again, these things are things that I realize slowly, and they're just thoughts that I have throughout life. They may change over time. They may build and gain more ground over time or gain more validity over time. But inevitably, there's still truth to it. So don't let that stop you. Be stupid and get it out of the way. Because if you're paying attention, you'll learn and you won't be stupid for long. The seed for this episode is look stupid. Go out of your way to put yourself out there. Get comfortable with looking stupid. It's fine to admit you don't know something. Get comfortable with it. The more comfortable you can get with it, the more willing you'll be to put yourself in those situations in future. That exposes you to new life lessons, new people, new experiences. So being willing to be vulnerable and being willing to look stupid or look like you don't know exactly what you're doing, that gives you the opportunity to learn. So give that to yourself and see how you go. All the best, and I'll catch you on the next one.